Tigers' biggest strength
That's
be?
right.
Offense, bullpen, starting rotation, or defense?
Personally, I think it's going to be more than likely their bullpen again. I think their bullpen, even with the losses of Soto and Jimenez, I think they're going to still be a very good bullpen. They have Jason Foley, who's developed pretty well second half of the season. I think Brendan White's going to be a solid reliever. Nothing if he stays healthy. The bullpen health is good. Then I think the bullpen will be their strength. I think their defense, on paper, they've gotten better overall. I think the subtractions of the Castros and Victor Reyes wasn't bad defensively, but he wasn't great either. I think they got better by that. I think you're also adding Jake Rogers back, even with his arm and all. He's a good defensive catcher. And even Eric Haas, Eric Haas to me is underrated. I mean, I think he made an underrated list, didn't he, Chris?
He did.
Yeah, and rightfully so. I think he's underrated, but I'm going to go with bullpen and defense.
Infield defense, if Scope wins the second base job and Kreidler wins the third base job with Baez at short, that's pretty good defense, and Torkelson is no slouch at first base. So I think they could, run a reasonably good defense out there most nights with Riley Green in the outfield. So I'll agree with you on the defense. Bullpens are so you can't rely on them. Who knows? Maybe, but I think their starting pitching can be presentable. If Eduardo Rodriguez has a solid season and doesn't get dealt and kind of leads the way with the group of guys behind him, I think they can be at least competitive in the rotation.
I would agree with the rotation. I think they just have so many options in the rotation, and you have guys like Matt Boyd and Michael Lorenzen who are pitching for a contract as they're both going to be free agents after this year. Eduardo Rodriguez also could be a free agent after this year, so we could see him having some incentive to pitch well. And like I said, they just have so much depth with Matt Manning, Joey Wentz, Mason Englert, Alex Fidel, Bo Brisky, Wilmer Flores. Like one or two of these guys could hit and have a really good season, and I think the Tigers have some really good starting pitching depth. So I think that would be my strength for them.
I don't.
I don't have an answer.
I don't. It's a bit like saying which whisper will be loudest. I mean, you guys have all made good points. I really have no idea, but let's have some fun and say it's the offense. Let's say that they've got 3 new hitting coaches, and those hitting coaches are able to divide and conquer and work with some guys, and you've got Riley Green taking a step forward as a sophomore player, full season, healthy, hits 270 with 20 home runs or something like that. Solid. You get Austin Meadows coming back. He performs like he has in the past. Your left field is between Kerry Carpenter and Akil Baddoo. Maybe they both have breakouts, huh? So the outfield, I think, could be decent in terms of production. You could have 4 solid players out there. And then you got Matt Vierling, who is a breakout candidate, according to some. We know Javi Baez has some offensive potential. Was good in the second half after he hurt his thumb. Maybe Torkelson did figure it out. Maybe he did get back to his swing, the swing that we thought doesn't work, but he thinks it works. So I don't know. I mean, I could see a scenario where any of those is the strength because it's a bad team.